Yo, what's up, everybody? Today is the same thing I did the last day or hours. So anyways, let's start. After Naruto did this, he then goes away without even caring about how injured Kakashi was. After this, Sakura then was afraid that should demon he killed our sent. After this, Naruto just goes away without even caring about that shit. Well, Sasuke was what said this was, what a boy. After this, Naruto then scowled at both of them, with his eyes turning red for a split second. After this, he then got away. They did the same ideas for the rank missions they did in the original timeline, but Naruto this time was far more collected. He didn't talk to anyone, he only did dungeons and trains. He only wanted to gain DNAs and loot. That's the only thing he wanted. To avenge assassins. After he did that, Naruto then was in the office again, not even opening his eyes, meditating to master the skill meditation. And because of that, after this, Sakura then said, I'm so bored of these direct missions. Naruto then said calmly, you're dying from them, so shut up. After this, Sasuke then said, how could you give us a better ranked mission? Because Sasuke was the Uchiha of this village, he wouldn't have to give him that mission. And he said, alright, I will give you a mission. After this, he wouldn't give them the mission of the same thousand. After they said, the three look weak, but that kid looks very good. I think I'm safe with him. He wasn't lucky because Kakashi told him what Naruto did to him, and he barely survived, not held back a lot. So after this, they came very like the speed. Naruto was lucky. The two twins came. Naruto was already expecting that, so he just killed them on the spot without even caring about it. After this, when he met Zabuza then said, let's see, Kakashi of the Sharingan. There's no way that the Demon Brothers couldn't have failed because you were on the team. Naruto then was thinking, that dumb ass shit didn't do anything. I did all the work. After this, he appeared behind Zabuza. Zabuza expected it to be a weak punch since he thought that he walked at speed, but the punch sent him flying away. Millions of miles. After the Sakura then came, from the scaling of Haku's speed and the ice mirrors that was said to be light speed. So, to make it fair, I don't think he has the same traveling speed, since if he had he could be way faster than he was. So I will say it, so I will change it and make him have light speed, traveling speed and reactions and all that shit. After this, Naruto got away with everyone following him, and he said, why won't you follow, useless bitch? Sakura And who is ordering me? Norton got a psychotic smirk on his face with his eyes turning red for a split second. And he said demonically, "You're the picture." After this, Sakura pooped herself and she followed him, then without even questioning any shit. After they followed him, they reached Hosono's house. Inori was still a brat and all that shit. And when Naruto was sitting down, he got a mission that said, job mission. You will get a job. The job will have powers. It's random what powers you will have. So do it. Naruto then said, interesting. So the job mission. Not bad. Accidentally then goes away. And he goes away to the outside with Kokushin. What are you going at? We already just got here. Naruto then said, shut up. I'm going to train. I'm not like you, a lazy ass moron who thinks that he is already too strong to be defeated. I'm gonna train to have my revenge. So let's go and hear the revenge. He got Kira. Yes, he didn't know that the Uzumaki had revenge on him. He thought that he was the most purest person ever. But he couldn't exactly say that it couldn't happen, since his brother didn't show any signs of psychopathic shit. And after that crap, Sasuke said, mind telling me who would you have revenge on? Naruto said, you wouldn't understand. Your life is too simple. My life is hell. And after this, Naruto goes away from all of that shit. When Naruto goes away, he then started doing the realistic stuff. He started training and training, and then he goes into the dungeon. When he got into the dungeon, he saw that the knights were there. He then charged at one with light speed, with a faster than light speed. He got to punch him, but Naruto simply blocked. But then his hand disintegrated. He then got away and said, what the fuck? His hand regenerated, gaining the skill regeneration. It was already tier C. And after this he said, fuck, how did this crappy bitchy killing fucking, I don't know what it is, knight hurt me? He disintegrated my arm. It instantly regenerated and he said, not good. If this knight keeps hitting me with it, I doubt that my high rank region will help me. My region is at least low godly, but why is it tier C? The system world is a world on itself, so low godly, the regeneration tier isn't really what I told you, since you can increase it on your own. It's just the most known region in my world. Naruto then said, that means that I can be more invincible, meaning more chance to revenge. I like your world system. After this, he then goes, so where you're starting to kill all the knights. He then got his ass kicked by 100 knights or so. They said, fuck, if I don't stop them I will die. Why don't I increase my physical stats anyways? But because I'm already getting my ass kicked, so a little boost would help. After this, he then got all the words he got from the daily mission. He put them all into all the physical stats. He put a very considerable amount, and then he felt his body weigh lighter, more durable, and others. So he said, "What the fuck?" Then saw that he didn't complete 100 daily. He didn't take the rods of 100 daily mission. And he said, "Did I really ignore it that much?" After this, he then got away to the killing. He killed them easily, but one of the knights managed to get the sword in his heart. His heart disintegrated as low godly region kicked in. It was now mid-godly, and then he got his heart back, and he said, "Lucky bastard. If you weren't already dead, I would have ripped your throat out." After this, he then got teleported in another place. He saw the pictures of dead assassins, and the walls were saying, "You failed him. You're a loser. A despicable being. An idiot. A low life form. A stupid excuse of what you should have been." Nathan said, No, just get it away." But then one of his eyes turned black and red like Sonic X's eyes, and the other was the normal blue, and he said with blood tears, "Just get the pain in my soul away." After this, the mage who was doing this was a reality bending mage, and he got close with one of the swords in his hand to kill him. And when he stabbed him, he left away thinking that he died. After this, Naruto got remembered, and he said, "Is that really it? Will I die without avenging God's? Am I really this pathetic?" He then got up with the will to not die. And then he said, "I won't die. I won't die until I avenge others. I won't die until I kill every single one of you. I won't die until I bring this pointless fucking world to an end." After this, he then charged at the mage. He kicked him. The elite soldiers now stepped in. He then got taken him. His rage made his stats double. And then after that, he killed them all. He killed all of them. He then said, "Lucky bastard. If you weren't already dead, I would have killed you in the most horrific ways." But then someone grabbed his throat. It was a knight, unlike the others who could talk. And he said, "Ooh, look what do we have here. A weakling human. You are nothing compared to what we have here. Now get away." He then ripped his head out, and it instantly regenerated. He then said, "Ooh, so you have high tier regen, maybe even low godly. It doesn't matter. I will kick your soul." And then he grabbed his soul out and crushed it. The soul instantly regenerated. He then said, "You have mid-godly. That's very impressive. I can't kill you. So, I will kill you in the most horrific way. I will put you in an illusion for eternity, and eternity, and eternity." Nathan heard this word like the words of the devil. To him it was like, "You despicable little shit. You won't save Azasos. You won't avenge him. You will die like him, like a weakling." After this, he then grabbed his hand, with his rage increasing his stats more. And then He leaped away from him, with the QB chakra taking control, with it being at the four-tail state now. The leader said, "Oh, so you look like you have a power boost skill, or a transformation. No matter, I will kill you." After this, he charged up Naruto with inhuman speed. The Jinchuriki dodged it. The chakra enhanced him greatly, so he could react with the leader's speed now. After this, he then got his hand to punch him. He punched him, but it only flew him away. After I flew him away, then the leader came and he said, not bad at all." And then he charged at him with even more speed. He was apparently holding back, which made the Jinchuriki even madder. It got him into 8 tails. And then the leader said, "This is bad." After this, Naruto then shouted a mighty roar. The roar made the world around him nearly shatter. I didn't mean that that the QB chakra didn't give him reality bending or power to crush dimensions. No, it was simply that the earth got destroyed. The earth of this world. The leader couldn't breathe in space, so was Naruto. But he could breathe way further, at least for an hour. The leader didn't have that impressive ability, and also Naruto's lung would just regenerate. After this, the leader had 3 seconds to live, and he said, You bastard." After this, he died, and then Naruto got the rewards. He was in the real world. And then he got the rewards. It was the job. It said, "Job quest completed. Secret quest. Destroy your enemies with not really destroying them. Give nature its work to them." For that, you gained all the jobs. After this, you then got it. The jobs weren't really jobs, they were more like races or special efficiency, you can say. But the first job was necromancy. It was the same as the original. The second job was made. He could cast his spells way faster, and he could do a lot. The evolution of it was a battle maid. He was physically stronger, and he could cast more spells, and he can cast all kinds of spells, not just one limited like normal mages. The second class was alchemist, was the all worker. It made him work on tools, stuff, alchemy, magic, witchcraft, and all that crap. The final evolution of it from the points was Master All Works. It gave him total mastery of all the arts he gained. After this, it was what was it? Yeah, monk. This job gave him his physical stats increase, and it also allowed him to fly and resist all kinds of elements. And the evolution was monk leader. The monk like that will gain all the past abilities, was stronger, and he also have the ability to manipulate the elements without even doing hand signs. So all his power will now be without doing hand signs, and the powers that need something will not be without it. So like, if his witchcraft spells need a wand, then he can do it with his own power. not with the wand. And the last two jobs were races. The first one was an angel. It gave him the powers of the angel clan from the seven deadly sins. Then the evolution was the supreme deity. It gave them the power of the supreme deity from the seven deadly sins. And then it was demon. It gave him Meliodas powers. The evolution of it was Demon King. It gave him the powers of Meliodas Demon King form and his passive form. So that was his jobs or powers and races. And now let's get into the part where he got. The part where he got was night. When he got there, everyone was surprised at the dirt he had on him. And then Kakashi said, "Naruto, I'm your sensei, but I can't tolerate you injuring yourself like that." You could easily tell that Naruto was injured, and quite heavily, because even if he had recovered from the injuries, Kakashi could tell that he was injured, and his injuries were way beyond what he believed he would be injured as. Naruto then said, "Shut up, Jonin. You have none of my fucking business. Just go away and teach the Uchiha special jutsu or how to unlock his fucking Sharingan or any of that weird bullshit." Then he goes to sleep. Well, Sakura thinks, what's wrong with him? And he says that he's innocent. Kakashi then said, "Sakura, monsters aren't born, they are made. He was simply treated too badly, and I think that he now wanted to give the people of the village, the people of our village, a taste of their own medicine." Sakura then said, "Oh, but he still doesn't have the right to do that." Meanwhile, with this, in the abyss, two people were talking. One of them was a black figure, the other was also a black figure. They were shadowed by the abyss darkness. The first said, "Do you really think we should give him that function?" The second said, "Of course, as Lucius died, his last wish was for his successor to get way stronger, and we should fulfill the wish of our fallen friend. So, we will do that." The first one said, "But don't you understand? With that function he may cause havoc in the multiverse. He may even team up with the other evil versions that John created to rule over the omniverse." The second one said, "Oh, don't worry about it. He won't do that. If he did that, he would simply be erased. That's the law, and no one can break the law of this omniverse. He will be simply erased. Even John can't break the laws. So, now that he can't break his own laws, so how do you think that the Uzumaki can break a law of these laws?" The first one said, "Alright, I trust your decision, but if it ended badly, then I blame you." The second one said, "You can blame me however you want, but it was Asasa's wish. We can't forbid him from having his successor or student did not live the life." After this, they both snapped their fingers, and not going tired later you noticed something. New system update. You will fall unconscious after 1 second. Naruto then said, fuck. He then got in his bed in a millisecond, and then he fell asleep. And then he blacked out. When he woke up, he said, alright, show me what did a function give me. Crystal shards, upgraded stats, more dungeons, more ranks, and side quests, and a lot of other things that will make it convincing that it's an RPG. Naruto then said, I like that, but crystal shards, seriously, they do have a better meaning, don't they? Because I doubt that some simple crystal shards can't be used to do something like time travel or any of that crap. The system said, not quite. The shards allow you to travel between universes, so it can help people. Doctor said, oh, really? And why would I? I don't give a fuck about these people. They have their own damn problems while I have mine. So they better stop crying like some little bitches and solve their own problems. The system said, but you'll need it in the future, and you also have a chance that you will gain a rare drop. A rare drop, huh? What is a rare drop? The system then said, it's a drop of DNA from that verse. So what do you think? It doesn't have the weaknesses like any other DNA drop. So what do you think? Naruto then said, I like the idea, but I'm disagreeing at one thing. That it shows here that the crystal shards are extremely rare. It's legendary. It's a legendary quality item. It's ranked SSS+. The system then said, alright, I will give you a time. After the sun, Dodon got out of his room, and he saw two men strangling Nami and Ina. He then just appeared behind the two and he killed them. He then got away, not even giving a crap that Inari shouts at us. After this, he then got to the place where Zabuza and Haku were. Zabuza then said, here you are, brat. Now let's get to that beating. I'm sure that your father abandoned you or something like that because you were a creep. Naruto then had a tear in his eyes. No, they weren't normal tears. They were blood tears. They said, how dare you? How fucking dare you? I have a person that I consider a father. He is now dead. Dead. He is fucking dead. Dead. Fucking dead in the fucking abyss. And I have nothing now. Nothing. Nothing. I have simply nothing but shit. I have nothing but shapes of fucking crap. And now you say to me, how dare you? How fucking dare you? And after this, he then transformed into his demon king form with the marks. He transformed into his demon mark, stage 2. His marks forming around him until he starts multiplying by 10. No, I meant 20. And then he said, come here, just let me kill you. Lobo backed away and he said, get away from me, you demon, get away. Haku also fell to the ground because Naruto's darkness caught him. And then he saw darkness swim away at Zabuza and he said, yeah, I will give you You have a right to die together. After this, he then created a sword out of his darkness, and he stabbed both of them. Then he got out of the demon mark form, but with one of his eyes being like Sonic Xy, and with it being blood tears, and the other being normal tears, and he said, why don't you just let me get the pain away from my soul? After this, everyone watching this was shocked. Even the Sakura was shocked. She does not at all do that just because of family. Normally they talk about, normally when she said that to him herself, he just ignored her, said she's a damn useless bitch. But he straight up killed these two. It wasn't just, she saw that it wasn't because she was his comrade he didn't kill her. She just didn't go as far as saying that he was accursed or something like that. That he was cursed, that his that it was because he was a brat or something like that. After this, Naruto then goes away and he looked at Kakashi and he said, if you tell the Hokage of my darkness, then I will give you your favorite organ in a gold plate. He then said with a psychotic smirk with the blood tears still in his eyes. And Kakashi then just, of course, I won't tell him about any. I will just say that you has already defeated Zabuza, and that will end it. Naruto then said, good. After this, he then goes away. Naruto got away. Not even character about what this was. The Sasuke saying hateful, hatred, and emotional. I like that shit. After this, Kakashi looked at Sasuke like he was an idiot and he said, Sasuke, what the hell are you talking about? Naruto just killed two people without even showing amounts of emotions, and you like that side of him. What's wrong with you? You should start wishing that he returns to his normal self before he kills you or anyone else. And then after this, Tazuna said, the kid, he isn't killing out of remorse or hate. I see pain in him. It's pain that was unrivaled. Even all the pain in our village can't even hope to stand up to 1% of it. I don't know what it is, but he has a lot of pain in him. I advise you to take care of him, especially to not make him become more hateful. He's not having mercy for the boy. All this Kakashi then said, alright, I will do that. After that, Kakashi then got away, and then he and the team started walking, catching up with Naruto, and Sasuke then said, why don't you start being like this more often? Why don't you start being like this more often? Naruto then said, oh, so you like me killing all the crap like that? Oh, is it because you love watching people die? Or is it because you want me to kill you and give you a favorite organ on a silver plate? Sakura then said, get away from him, you demon. Naruto then said, I understand the demon world, because I'm really a demon, he said with a psychotic smirk, not even looking at her. At Sakura paled and poked herself again. After this they reached to the village. Konamura played the same prank on Naruto, and Naruto being not the very chill and emotional guy he is now, just said, Konamura, get the fuck out of this rock and go away. I don't want to play ninja with you. I have some serious things to do, like training, so go away. And then after this, Konamura said, but boss, you promised us to play ninja with us. Naruto then said, if I remember correctly, I promised that from 5 years, so it isn't true. And also, I said that in the 5 years, so it doesn't count now, so shut up. After that, Konamura and his friends then go away crying. Naruto has changed a lot over the time. And with that, Sakura then said, Naruto, you demon, why do you make children cry? Naruto then said, be grateful that I didn't give them their favorite organ and a plate, because I will seriously do that without even feeling any bit of emotions. The only reason why I felt emotions is now gone. Now I am empty. The only thing inside me is hate, and pain. That's all inside me. After the Ceylon goes away, with Sasuke then admiring the hatred he had. For some unknown reason, he always admired people that had hate, and not the most hate he ever saw. So admiring him was something he could do, and quite a lot actually. Not just quite a lot, quite a very lot. And after that, Naruto then goes away. He simply got away. Simply fucking got away. The Barrett wasn't really anything of good. It was simply evil. Very evil. And I like that shit about my Narutos. Them being evil and OP. So because of that doesn't got away. And then he started to going out to train, just for training. He didn't socialize, he didn't do anything. He's very cold. Very, very cold. Very fucking cold. Even an emotionless person would be the original Naruto compared to him. So, because of his unnatural coldness, he just got into where they assigned to the tuning exam. But I just assigned it fastly, not even giving a crap about all the people. And then, after this, he heard a voice. It said, "Oh, hello, demon." He then looked and he saw his entire class. Except Sasuke, who was looking at him with that same look. The look of disgust. He then growled and he said, "Excuse me, motherfuckers. Will you get the fuck away from my way before I give you your favorite organ on a silver plate?" Keeper then said, "You're the weakest ninja ever, you won't be able to do that." Naruto then appeared behind all of them. With his darkness, he fully controlled the dark. He had full control of all his powers. Why not the darkness also? He shaped it into webs. Well, he did something like Slender Man. He had uh, he had the darkness on his back, and it was now like Slender Man's stuff. And it catched them all. And he said, "Mind to repeat that again? Or you really like your favorite organ on a silver plate?" After that, everyone in the classic spectacular pale, the people who came that paled, and they said, "Ah, a demon, save us!" He then threw them away to the to the mountains, and they then got into it, and he said, "Useless piece of weaklings." So scared up here, and I thought, it looks like that we have similarities. I also don't like these idiots. Why not do we be friends? He then got his hand out to a handshake, and he said, and then not to send with a psychotic smack. Normally, I would have thought that you were joking or pranking me, or you wanted your favorite organ on a plate. But now, I see that you are serious about it. You want to be the friend of a demon. You really are an idiot, aren't you? You know that I would simply rip your heart out if I wanted to, because I would be annoyed. But seeing that we both are devoid of emotions, I will accept that shit. I will. You do not consider it a friendship. Consider it a rivalry. Consider it a rivalry for who is the darkest. But trust me, you have nothing on me. You just lost your whole family. I lost my whole purpose and reality in this universe. You are nothing compared to me. Your hatred is nothing compared to me. Your loneliness is nothing compared to me. After this, he then shaked his hand, and they both go away in different directions. Sasuke is muttering, "Naruto is unlucky, the darkest person to ever exist. I wonder, will he ever like to become actual friends instead of rivals if it was darker? But this is probably not happening anytime soon. I should gain his trust at first to make him see that I'm not someone like them who's after him for his power. I'm after him for his darkness. He is quite the dark one, and I like dark people." After this, he then goes away, and not to saw something on the floor, and he said, "The crystal fragment? How the fuck did that thing get on the floor?" The system then said, "It spawns in random areas. The chance of finding it close to you is 0.10001%. Alto then said, "Oh, so I guess I am lucky on items. Why can't I be lucky on having Azusa's alive?" And then he took it with him, and then he cut into it, and he opened the fragment. It said the word My Hero Academia. After this, he was sent, and he said, "I look 15. Actually, I'm not bad looking, but why do I even care? My only purpose is to destroy that shit that killed us." After this, he heard the voice behind him, and it said, "Oh, so you want to kill someone because of hate? He then looked at the professor and he said, "What the fuck are you doing here?" And then Sasuke said, I saw you pick up a crystal. It was a weird crystal. Its aura was true black, and true black is godly. It can at least universal to infinity, or that's what I heard from my sensei. Naruto then said, "Oh, listen, I don't care about your infinity shit. Why did you follow me?" He then said, to be honest, I wanted to see what it does. It actually teleport us into dimensions. 15, huh? I wonder. There should be a purpose why we are 15. I thought it said, well, duh. Of course there is. It's probably to join some sort of academy or all of that bullshit. But I don't give a fuck about that. I want to destroy that. I want to destroy the one who destroyed us as us. Sasuke then sat down and he said, "Mind explaining? I can share some stories too." Naruto then said, "Fine, but if you tell me yours." After this he sat down and said, "I was touched by some shinobis, and when I was on the brink of death, then I saw it. A weird being, a being that was so large. But when I entered my home, he was the size of a normal human. I think it's because he could change his size. Well, anyways, he took the shinobis down the lava. He was a god. That god saved me. He made me motivated to train. I trained a lot until I became unbeatable to this dimension. But when I know that I was unbeatable, the shock then came. I got home. I saw him dead. Not dead. Gods can respawn when they die by another god. But this god was so powerful that he killed him for eternity. I can't even find a way to bring him back. So my only way is now to avenge him as revenge. I will kill that idiot bitch who did that. I will train and train and train until I kill him for eternity." Sasuke then said, "That's actually a sad story. You got that? I will tell you mine. I was happy once. Like you saw, I was happy. Yeah, I was a little bit arrogant, but still happy. When I was very happy on that day, one day I came back. I saw my whole family slaughtered, and my elder brother in the blood. And I couldn't just stop but to think about killing him and getting the flaw in his flesh and blood." That doesn't sound, it is not even sad. If I had my emotions, I would have laughed at your face, because I don't give a fuck about any of that crappy shit. But I don't. So I will tell you like what I feel on a piece of paper. He then grabbed that paper and he had laughter made of blood all over it. Sasuke then said, "And why did you use blood on it?" Naruto then said, For reasons, fool. For reasons, fool. Everything has a reason. The reason why I targeted it in blood is to give you that I don't give a fuck if I killed you or you die." Sasuke then said, "Oh, quite the cold one. That's what I like." After this, then Sasuke then goes away with him, with Naruto saying, "Why are you fucking following me?" Sasuke said, "Well, I don't feel any chakra, and you seem to know where you're going." Naruto then said, "I don't, I'm just going around. I'm just going to the sign where the strongest presence is. So I know where you are going. You are going to the strongest one here. Naruto said, of course. Sasuke said, oh, can I come too? I would love to see him in blood. Naruto then blinked twice and he thought, Sasuke Uchiha, the last Uchiha, and he is a psycho. Not compared to me, but still a great psycho for his age. If I had my emotions back, I would have liked to be his friend. But now, I can't. After this, that Naruto then goes away to a place where he saw all One and All Might fighting. Naruto then said, well, I don't understand. Well, I don't understand your shit anymore. Anyways, so might as well kill the other one. Naruto said, you don't even feel as half as a strength. These two are comparable. They are at least mountain levels from my calculations. Sasuke said, oh, you don't need to have aura sensing, because you can calculate how strong they are just from a look. You are truly fascinating to be around. Naruto then said, shut the fuck up and get your gun shit or whatever it was and fight the masked man. Sasuke said, but I thought I wasn't as near strong as them. Naruto then said, just shut the fuck up and fight him, I give you power. Sasuke then looked at him. He saw that his aura was now black. And he said, damn, you really do. You really would give me part of your power without even questioning anything. Naruto said, just shut the fuck up and attack the masked man. You can take that part of my... You can take it, it's not even part of my power. I just enhanced your power. I just enhanced your power with my alchemy. Sasuke said, alchemy? Naruto said, I used my alchemy to change your muscle matter into very durable muscles. It's not needed what I have. It's perfect. The more you train it, the more you faster you become. It's simply everything in one thing. I change it to one thing. And from your very training, you have gained quite a stat boost, I say. And I also enhanced your physical powers with my enhancement magic. Sasuke then said, enhancement magic, huh? That will be fun. After this, they then both go down, with All For One and All Might looking at him with All Might saying, get away, kids, it's very dangerous here. Naruto then got a psycho smirk on his face and he said, oh, sorry, please, but did I ask any questions? All Might then said more seriously, leave, this is a place for our fight. Naruto then said more demonically, making both of them scared shitless, almost pooping themselves. Did I stutter? After this, he then got a double blow with All Might, with All Might not even seeing it, and then he was punched in the gut. All For One tried to run away, but he couldn't. Sasuke pinned in front of him and he backhanded him, and then he threw him away. After this, he then did hand signs and he said, fire style, dragon flame jutsu. After this, he then did a dragon, a flames that were the shape of a big dragon. And after this, this flames burned All For One for being enhanced a lot. And then Sasuke then appeared in front of Naruto and said, Damn, thanks for the enhancement. After that said, I can't have you dying on me, Uchiha. I didn't give it to you for a sign of friendship or any of that crap. I simply gifted it to you so you won't die on me. Sasuke said, oh, don't be so mean, Naruto. So Naruto then said, shut your gay ass up and start going and kill these. I don't know what the fuck they are called. After this system then said, they are called heroes, and the black masked man was a villain. Naruto then said, kill the heroes and the villains. I don't give a fuck if they are not heroes or villains, I just kill the fucking them. Sasuke then smoked and he said, you really are interesting. You let your age in another dimension that didn't have a crap about you and your loss just to satisfy your bloodlust. I like that. Naruto then said, shut your gay ass up and go and kill these people. After this he then got around was fast on the light speed, killing all the people. With Naruto getting the loot and XP, and he said, you actually aren't bad for a beginner. You will get used to your new body later. For now, you are simply my partner, you can say. You will go around with me on dimensions, and we will gain experience and powers from these dimensions. And a lot of other things. Naruto then got an orb out and he said, see, this orb is the one that gives you and me all the powers from this verse. I can choose to make it for me or any other person, or share it with an entire group. The limit is limitless, so I will share it with you. After this they first shared it, they got all the quirks. Sasuke said, wow, I really feel incredible. So Naruto then said, get used to it, gay shit, because you will get a lot of this in the future. Naruto has then turned red, and he said, and I will feel the pain in my soul.